Hello, good morning everyone. Myself Rehana Urezi, working as a nursing tutor in Knowledge Institute of Nursing, Anand. So today in child health nursing, we were on unit 3, that is nursing care of neonate. So in nursing care of neonate, we have seen assessment of newborn. In that, yeah, in last video, we have seen about physical assessment. So we already learned about physical assessment. So in physical assessment, you have to also you have to check the reflexes. So today we will learn about that what is reflex and which are the reflexes that are present in the newborn. So first, what is reflex? So definition of reflex is a reflex is an involuntary or automatic action that your body does in response to something without even having to think about it. So this reflex is involuntary, means it is not in the control of ourselves. It happens involuntary and it is automatic, that occurs at the time suddenly, and this autonomic response is due to something, means if any stimuli is provided, otherwise without stimuli also our body reacts to it, something or our body reacts to it. So that is called as reflex, and our body doesn't think also of giving this response. So this is called as reflex. Then next is we will see which are the reflexes that are present. So rooting reflex first. If the cheek is stroked, the infant will turn towards the side that was stroked and begin to make sucking motions with the mouth. So in rooting reflex, with a finger we have to stroke on the cheek of the infant, either right cheek or either left cheek. Example, if we are stroking with a finger on the left cheek, then what happens? Then the baby will turn his head towards the left side and he will start the sucking motions. He will think, the baby will think that some food is offered, so the baby will do the sucking motions. The next reflex is sucking reflex. So if the finger or nipple placed in the infant's mouth, the infant will suck. So say in this picture, we have to place the finger in the infant's mouth. So what infant will do? The infant will do sucking. And if the mother during the breastfeeding will place the nipple in the mouth of the baby, then baby will start the breastfeeding. That is, baby will start sucking. So this is called as sucking reflex. So to check sucking reflex, you have to check either you have to place the nipple or either finger in the baby's mouth. Then gag reflex. So stimulation of posterior pharynx by food, suction or passage of a tube causes infant to gag. Persists throughout life. So if you want to check the gag reflex, you have to either pass a tube, means with a tube you have to either do suctioning or you have to pass a tube that causes infants to gag. If a tube is passed in the pharynx, it is in the posterior pharynx, then what happens? The infant will gag. For example, in our in our adult also, if we are placing a finger in the mouth deep inside, then we used to do gag. So this is called as gag reflex, and this reflex is seen throughout the life. Then extrusion reflex. So newborn pushes tongue outward when tip of the tongue is touched with finger or nipple. So when we are touching the tip of the infant, either with finger or nipple, then what baby will do? So baby will push his tongue outwards. So this is called as extrusion reflex. Then yawning reflex. So spontaneous response to decrease oxygen by increasing amount of inspired air. So when the amount of oxygen decrease in our body, so there is spontaneous response. So the response is by doing yawning. We are doing yawning when the amount of oxygen is decreased in our body. Then sneezing reflex. So spontaneous response of nasal passages to irritation or obstruction persists throughout life. So when any in our nasal passage there is any irritation or any obstruction is there, otherwise if some dust or insect goes in our nasal passage, then our body do the spontaneous response by doing sneezing, and this reflex is seen throughout the life. Then clavellar reflex. So tapping briskly on glabella, that is bridge of nose, causes eyes to close tightly, disappears as brain matures. So see in the picture, with a finger we have to tap the glabella. Glabella means a bridge of the nose. So we have to tap the glabella, then what baby will do? Baby will tightly close his eyes. And this reflex disappears when there is the development of brain. When the brain matures, this reflex disappears. Then next is blinking or corneal reflex. Infant blinks at sudden appearance of a bright light or at approach of an object towards cornea. It persists throughout life. So, when a bright light is brought near to the infant's eye, then what infant will do? Infant will close his eyes. So, this reflex is seen throughout the life. That is blinking or corneal reflex. Then pupillary reflex. So pupil constricts when a bright light shines towards it. It persists throughout life. So for checking pupillary reflex, same. You have to bring a bright light towards the pupils. Then what happens? Pupil constrict. Constrict means what? Decrease in size. So that is pupil constriction. So this reflex is also seen throughout the life. Then next is doll's eye reflex. So as head is moved slowly to right or left, eyes lag behind and do not immediately adjust to a new position of head. This appears as fixation develops. If persists, indicates neurologic damage. So in doll's eye reflex, you have to slowly move the head of the infant either to the right or left. Example, if we are slowly moving the head of the infant on the right side, then what happens? Neonates' eyes can't easily adjust to this new position. Their eyes will lag behind and stay back. So this doll's eye reflex disappears once the fixation means development is done. But if it persists, means if this doll's eye reflex, this reflex is seen for a long time, then it indicates that there is some neurological damage in the infants. Then Palmer-Graves reflex. So this reflex disappears at 2 months of age, elicited by the examiner placing his finger on the palmar surface of the infant's hand and at the infant's hand grasps the finger. So for checking Palmer-Graves reflex, you have to give the finger in the baby's hand. So what baby will do? Baby will grasp the finger. So this is called as Palmer-Graves reflex. And plantar grasp. If the sole of the foot is irritated with an object, the infant's toes will contract. So if it is some object we are irritating the baby's foot, infant's foot, then what happened? The infant toes will contract. The toes will the size between fingers, all the fingers will distance between all the fingers will increase. So that is plantar grasp. Then Babinski reflex. So this disappears at 12 months of age. Elicited by stimulus applied to the edge of the sole of the foot, the infant responds by plantar flexion and either flexion or extension of the toes. So in Babinski reflex, what happened? So with stimuli, we have to with finger we have to stroke on the baby's sole. So baby will do plantar flexion. Plantar, there will be flexion of all the fingers and either flexion or extension of the toes. So see in the picture, with one finger you have to stroke the baby's foot. So either flexion or extension of the thumb, either flexion or extension of the toe, and other fingers will do, there will be flexion. Then tonic neck or pinching posture disappears at 7 months, elicited by rotating the infant's head from midline to one side. The infant should respond by extending the arm on the side to which the head is turned and flexing the opposite arm. The lower extremities respond similarly. So in tonic neck reflex, you have to place the baby on the plane surface, and the baby should be in supine position. Then slowly you have to turn the baby's head either right or left. Example, we are turning it on the right. Then what happened? So the side on which we are turning the head of the baby, on the same side the baby will extend the arm, and also the baby will extend the same leg, and there will be flexion of the opposite arm and flexion of opposite leg. So this is tonic neck reflex. Then next is Moro's reflex. So the onset is 28 to 30 weeks of gestational age, and this is well established at 37 weeks of gestational age. And this Moro's reflex disappears at 6 months. The examiner holds the infant so that one hand supports the head and the other supports the buttocks. The reflex is elicited by the sudden dropping of the head in her hand. The response is a series of movements. The infant's hands open and there is extension and abduction of the upper extremities. This is followed by anterior flexion of the upper extremities and audible cry is present. So what happens in Moro's reflex? So say in the picture, you have to hold the baby. With one hand you have to support the head of the baby, and with another hand you have to support the buttocks of the baby. So then you have to drop the head from certain height. Then again you have to catch it, but for just a second you have to drop the head. So what happened in the baby? So there will be sudden dropping of the head in her hand. The response is a series of movements. So you will see series of movements. The infant's hands are open and there is extension and abduction of the upper extremities. See in the picture, there is abduction of the upper extremities and extension of the upper extremities, and the baby will open the hands. Then you will see this is followed by anterior flexion of the upper extremities and audible clap. So the baby will flex his lower extremities and the baby will start crying, and cries audible means we can hear. So this is Moro's reflex. Then stepping or dancing reflex. So this disappears at 3 to 4 months of age. In stepping and dancing reflex, you have to place the baby on a hard surface or plain surface. Then you have to make the baby to stand. So what baby will do? Baby will put steps, or either that is called as dancing reflex or stepping reflex. The baby will try to move to take steps. Then crawling reflex. So when placed on abdomen, infant makes crawling movements with arms and legs, disappears at about age 6. So if when the infant is placed on the abdomen, that is on prone position. So what baby will do? Baby will start crawling, means baby will move the upper extremities and lower extremities, and this reflex disappears at 6 weeks of age. Then parachute reflex. So if the child is held in the position where he is dropped forward, he will outstretch his hands. This is one of the baby milestone that is protective for falling. So if the child is held in the position where he is dropped forward, so we have to hold the baby. Then what baby will do? On a height we have to hold the baby. So baby will outstretch his hands. So this reflex is good for protection during falling. Then Landau reflex. So when an infant is held in the prone position, the entire body forms a convex upward arc. So when we are placing the baby in prone position, the baby will form convex arc. See, hands are on the plane surface, and this arc, this position is called as convex arc. Legs are up, and the shoulder and head is also up. So it is convex arc. Then neck rightening reflex. The infant will rotate the trunk in the direction in which the head of the supine infant is turned. So we have to place the baby in supine position. Then slowly we have to turn the head in either right or left direction. Then what baby will do? The infant will turn his trunk in the same direction only. This is summary of reflexes beginning age and disappearance age. So, sucking reflex, it starts at birth and begins to diminish at 6 months. Then rooting reflex, it starts at birth, and about 4 to 7 months this reflex disappears. Then gagging reflex, swallowing reflex, blinking reflex, and sneezing and coughing reflex. These reflexes are present from birth onwards, and this reflexes stays throughout the life, means it does not disappear. Then doll's eye reflex, it begins at birth and 3 months of age it disappears. Then stepping or dance reflex, it starts at birth and disappears at age of 3 to 4 weeks. Then Moro reflex starts at birth and diminishes at 3 to 4 months. Then Landau reflex starts at 6 to 8 months and diminishes at 12 to 24 months. Then parachute reflex, it starts at 7 to 9 months of age, and this reflex does not disappear. Then tonic neck reflex, the beginning age is second month, and this reflex disappears at 6 to 9 months of age. Then Pama grasp and plantar grasp, this starts at birth and disappears by 3 and 8 months of age. Okay, now in next video we will see about the gestational age assessment.